There's a frog or something over there in that.
Yeah, they put frogs in there.
Oh, he's in the blueberry box.
There's a toad in here. This is a little frog.
Oh, that is a little frog. Let me see.
Slimy.
Cool. Yeah, let him in. Let him jump around. Too many distractions. Here's what I'm talking about. So our high tunnel, multi-purpose. Obviously, we built this for the garden, okay? But it's multi-purpose. So during the winter, we house our laying hens in here, and we do that for multiple reasons. Number one, it keeps them out of the elements. That's one thing that I learned the hard way. As I've mentioned before in a video, is 90% of what we learned from Justin Rhodes, Joel Salatin. The challenge with that is they're in a different climate. They're out in Virginia, Carolinas, and we're in Colorado. So the first year that I moved here, I mimicked everything that they were doing, including portable farming with the electric netting. You see how our hens are set up. And that first winter, I left them out. I left them out all winter, and there was some harsh winters, so it was not ideal. I was on Amazon buying heaters. I was running extension cords to the coop. It was too cold. It just did not work. It was not okay. It was not ideal for the chickens. It just got way too cold. I was covering the base of the chickshaw to keep the draft, and we had, yeah, it was not ideal. The next year we actually housed them in the barn, in our barn, where we harvest our chickens and we keep all of our stuff. Then we built this, and the beautiful thing about this is our gardens have been amazing last year and this year. This was our first 2 years with the high tunnel, but last winter, maybe the last two, we housed them the last 2 winters. Doesn't matter. We housed our hens in here. It's amazing. They're out of the elements. We bring in loads of wood chips. I just showed you earlier that, you know, we've got 3 deep. I think they're 2x8s. I will measure and update you on that. But they're in here pooping, scratching. Once we're done with the garden, they will destroy this. I mean, they're going to do their own thing. We allow the animals to do the work for us. They're going to come in, and for the most part, you see, I mean, we left some stragglers. I mean, again, we're slacking on things, but hey, we do what we can. This isn't ideal. You know, obviously I'd love to pull these weeds down, and we do what we have with the time that we're allotted. Multi-purpose, housing chickens in here. They're feeding the soil. They're creating compost. We're putting wood chips on the ground, compost in here. We're letting the chickens do their thing. We still move, so I come in every morning and I move the chickshaw and just spread that manure load. But then in here doing their thing, looking for bugs, scratching, doing their thing. So a lot of tangents there. What'd you say, Evie? He's swimming?
Yeah, he's swimming. Izzy, watch out. Look.
Got the frog swimming in here.
See?
Oh yeah. Let me see.
Watch one more time. Ready, set, go.
Oh, he's swimming, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It is cool. Do it one more time.
Okay,
and then you have to move out of the way so I can get it.
Ethan, okay, ready?
The froggy's swimming. AZ's watering the plants. Good job, AZ. Alright, so there's a little spiel on the high tunnel and the multi-purpose, multi-use for it and why we do it. Again, go figure, Joel Salatin. Joel Salatin's got, this is how he farms. He multi-purposes his high tunnels. He'll run hens, rabbits. His pigs and his cows he run in an open structure. It's a barn. Why am I not thinking of it? So not the high tunnel, but he's got huge high tunnels too. But he can run. I think you can run pigs in here. You can run pigs in here. You can multi-use these high tunnels. So all right. Hopefully there was something. There's your nugget. There's your golden nugget for the day. Multi-purpose on the high tunnel. How we do it. you know, why we do the deep bedding and the 2x on the bottom. And we get this amazing garden every year, which we do not get if we try to grow outside. It is, our climate is not ideal. We've had horrible luck trying to grow gardens. Our first 2 years out here, we spent all this time out here and didn't get anything. It was super frustrating, which is why we built this high tunnel. So this is a 17 by 32 foot tunnel. It's a steel structure. I mean, this thing is solid. This isn't going anywhere. We upgraded. I think we're at 11 mil. It's either 9 or 11 mil poly. Definitely paid the upgrade for the reinforced poly. And this is our second year on it. Second. They can climb too. Poor Henley. Henley, our 5-year-old, he's got such a tender heart, such a loving. He's just such a good kid. Definitely got Natalie's empathy bug, or empathy, not bug, empathy gene. Which I lack severely in. So it's he's just such a sweetheart. He's super sad about the goose. So he's kind of just over there in his thoughts, and he's super sad. Oh, he's such a good kid. It's amazing, right? As parents, you like Evie, she's a mini me. She's me. She's type A. Very stubborn. She's me. She's me. And then Henley's definitely Natalie. Very chill and very sweet and nice, and poor kid. He's super sad right now about that. Good. Yeah, she's eating that sunflower. She loves it. Waiting for me?
I'm making a very pretty pond.
You're making a river?
I need a big, not cause for this. Yep. What color is it?
Alright, bud, can you clean us out? Are we gonna clean it? Don't clean it out. Eddie's really gotta scrub it, okay? All right, I want to chat about that high tunnel again, just in case, just to reiterate, why we do what we do. Okay, I'm going to reiterate what I talked about with the high tunnel. Multi-purpose, obviously the reason we built it was for our garden. We couldn't grow out here. The climate out here is just, it's bad. It's a lot of wind. It's temperature fluctuations. We had 2 years of just lots of time and effort into a garden and no results. So we finally built the high tunnel. All right, that's what a goose is supposed to do. Be loud and obnoxious. Okay, here's what I will say on the high tunnel. I alluded to this earlier, but Joel Salatin came out with a Polyface Designs book. He basically threw all of his structures into this book, and it's step by step by step on how to build all this stuff. Now, Joel Salatin's running a massive operation compared to what we've got going on. It's scalable. You can scale it down. My point is, in the past, 2 years ago, we put the chickshaw in with the hens. It didn't fit through the door, so I had to tilt it on its side and scoot it in. It was a pain in the butt. So we're like, we're not doing that next year. Last year we used one of the tractors, one of the meat tractors, and I don't know why I had this in my head that they had to be in something, basically to roost at night. And that was a disaster because we ran all of our lines in the high tunnel, all our water lines, and then I was moving that tractor every single day and just ripped up all of our lines. So we had to rerun all of our lines this year. So again, mistake. This year, my point of the Polyface Designs is I believe that Joel has a elevated roost that I can build, throw on wheels, and just easily move it around. So the hens will roost at night, and I can just move it every single day. I need to get back to. I think I've alluded to that a few times, but that's what we're gonna do this year. So again, the point of these videos, I hope, is for me to go through the struggles, and then and learn from it, and then give back to you all that are wanting to avoid all the struggles that I've experienced. So hopefully that's a better fit for us this year. All right. Yes, sir, Mr. Rooster. We're gonna go milk this Mary. So we did 3 treatments. She was stringy. We've done our 3 treatments. It was way better yesterday.
And then it stays in the sunflower and eats the bee.
Cool. And they're very rare.
Yes.
Very neat. How did you find that, Eddie?
I just saw so sunflowers. I was going to feed some sunflowers to Mary, and then
I'm gonna go out, try to give this goose a drench. So I did 15, we don't know. Did 15 milliliters of that Excel countdown. So that's that Synergy products. It's for cows, but it's just echinacea and golden seal. It's just a bunch of herbs. And then I did 5 mils of ACV, apple cider vinegar. I mean, it is not doing well. You know, with echinacea, golden seal stuff, that's like, you want to hit that. At least with humans, right? With us, you want to hit it right away. Okay, I don't know. Not ideal, not fun. We'll see how it goes.